I want to show you something. This right here. What does it look like? I know, it looks like an umbrella, right? Not quite accurate. It's called Brella Shade. Come with me over to our windshield and you'll get an understanding what this is. This is the easiest way to keep your car cool, your interior cool as spring arrives and the hotter, warmer weather starts to begin. You need to make sure you've got the perfect solution to block some of those UV rays, and this is it. I love Brella Shade, and I always ask for it to be in the show every single year. You're gonna see how this works, how this operates. Nylon and titanium deliver strength in the truck, in the SUV, wherever you are. Lou's hiding. Lou! Hello!
Hello!
Oh my goodness. What you couldn't see going on just then was our cameraman, Andrew. He has his shoelaces untied, and we were trying to tie them. Anyway, Lou!
How are you?
Brella Shade returns!
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting so long. Oh, there we go. Yeah, make sure that's double knot that, Stephanie, because Andrew's a mess.
Stephanie, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I've been waiting for this.
I have too.
And you know what's funny? Okay, so here in Florida, for those of you that live up north where it's not hot all the time, you don't realize something about the sun, and that is that it's always putting out ultraviolet rays. So when you look at this here, this is also going to protect your vehicle from the ultraviolet rays. And at the end of the day, that's really what destroys the interior of your car.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? The ultraviolet rays. So the Brella Shade is the shade, the window shade that you're always going to use, okay? Yeah, you may have other ones. Hello. You may have other ones, but you're not going to use them because they're too hard. Watch how easy the Brella Shade is, okay? I can take this, and it looks beautiful when it's compacted like this. It's the last time it's going to look like that because I don't roll mine up. But watch this. You take off the hook and loop that's on there, okay? To open this up, all you've got to do is grab this little string and just give it a pull like that. And it opens. It's 57 inches across, so you could use this on the biggest windshield that's. I have a full-size pickup truck. It fits in mine. My wife Kelly has a little Jeep Wrangler. It's got a tiny windshield that fits there. Now, here's the thing that makes this so cool is that it's very easy to close as well. Because, you know, a lot of them, you've got to fold them, you've got to roll them, you've got to do all these different things. With the Brella Shade, it literally fits right on your dashboard, just like that behind the windows. And it fills the entire thing up just like that. So simple, Adam.
Better and easier than what is out there right now.
100%.
And it lasts and lasts and lasts. Up to 30 degrees cooler the inside of your car, inside of your truck, inside of the SUV. Let's go through colors because you're getting first dibs at it for the season. Again, I love mine. We've had our Brella Shade for a long, long time. This is the tan. We have it in black, but it only came in black originally. This is the red and this is the blue. It's easy and simple to operate like Lou said. But Lou, that is not the same for the other things that you can buy.
No, it's not. I mean, for instance, all of us out there have tried these before. You know what I'm talking about? And these are like the accordion style windshield. Now, the couple problems with these. Number one is they're kind of flimsy, okay? Number two, I got to take time whenever I get where I'm going and fold that up. Number three, my arms are not long enough to put this across my entire windshield, okay? I cannot do that. Now, you might think that that's bad. You know what's even worse?
Go on.
These guys right here. If you've ever used these, watch this.
Well, Gabby, you'll take your eye out.
Look at that.
Jeez.
So these things right here are a nightmare because not only are they, you know, kind of dangerous when you're inside a small thing like a vehicle, right? And these pop open, but the other thing is, how do you, like, how do you fold them? Whereas, when you've got your Brella Shade, again, you pull the ripcord here, ba-boom, it opens up nice and wide. I press a button right here, and it automatically collapses. And all I'm gonna do is take this, put it in my center console, put it in the side. I actually keep mine in the pocket on the side of the door. And that's it. So I use it every single time I get out of the vehicle. Now, the material that's on this is a combination of nylon and titanium. And that's why it can do what you're seeing here on the screen right now. Reduce the temperature in your car 30 degrees, okay? But that's only half the equation. I mean, that's huge. Yeah, it's huge. 30 degrees is a lot.
You get in the car, you know.
You know the difference between 93 and 123 or 170. Think of it that way. But the other thing is the UV rays. This will block up to 99% of the ultraviolet rays. Damaging. I always tell the story about how I actually had a dashboard collapse in my truck going down a washboard road, okay? And the speaker that was on the dashboard was bouncing up and down, and 1 minute I just heard it go crack, boom, gone, okay? And I had to pay to get my dashboard replaced. When you've got the Brella Brella Shade in there, you're gonna use it every single time you get in and out. And this is the kind of thing, when I was a kid, now I grew up in New York, right?
Yes.
So I grew up north. Nobody told me that I needed a window shade in my vehicle. I had no idea. When I moved down here, I was like, I had no idea, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, the second most valuable thing you're ever gonna buy is your vehicle, probably, unless you get an RV or a big boat or something. It's gonna be your car, okay? Take care of your vehicle, and it's not just about the outside, it's about the interior of the car as well. Plus, the other thing, Adam, is think about this. When you get in your car and it's 100 degrees inside, let's say you're driving like 15 minutes down to the store or something like that. Do you think it's gonna cool down in 15 minutes if it's at 100 degrees and how hard your engine has to work and your air conditioning and everything else? This is the easy way to do it.
You know what I love, and I know Lou feels the same way.
Yes.
I love low-priced, easy solutions.
Yes.
Right?
You know what you called it last time we sold it? And it was like 10 months ago.
Tell me.
A life hack.
A life hack.
It's a life hack, and that's what it is. By the way, too, we talked about what the inside of this is made of, okay? It's this nylon with the titanium. The back of this, if I show this to you, there are metal parts on here, but anything that's black on the back of this is fiberglass. Now, why would they do that? Because fiberglass flexes. So I can put this in there. If it's a smaller windshield, it's going to bend, it's going to flex. Oh, and one other thing I haven't shown you. I'm going to bring this around to the front again.
Go on.
In my vehicle, I have a rear a mirror, okay, rear view mirror. That's what they call them. I never look at it. But we have a rear view mirror, okay? It doesn't fit unless I do this, and they thought about that. There's hook and loop right here, so you can separate this, put it in there around your rear view mirror. It's kind of a little slice of genius right there. And then, if you're in a different vehicle, use that hook and loop and close it up again. But remember, here's the magic. Boom. Just like that. Already gone. Done.
But that takes no time to do that.
No.
With these other options, and just grab them.
Where we put them? Oh, they're way back there.
But this,
or like this one.
You're trying to get out the car and you're trying to work out how you fold it back around again, and it's it's just too complicated.
It's too much.
I don't have time for that, Lou.
Well, and think about this too. I showed you the example about how my arms aren't long enough to reach the other side of the windshield. You know what, Adam? Look, there's a frame built into this where I don't have to worry about that.
Right, no worries.
And here's the other thing. With an umbrella, like it used to be with the Brella Shades, you actually had to slide your arm up and down. Do you remember this? To open it. The reason we put this in here is not everybody has long arms. So you could be sitting a good distance away from that windshield and just pull it. And it just opens like that.
It's
so simple.
Smart, it's simple, and it's the name of a new segment.
It's like me, smart and simple.
Lou's life hacks. Lou's life hacks.
I like it.
You could be the star of that, Lou. I'll be the producer. Okay, we're busy. We have our black and blue. That's the best sellers. Black and blue. We have our tan and red. You need one for your car. Let's get one for your husband's car. Your son who just got his first car. It's a must-have. It's really inexpensive, but it's not just that it's inexpensive. It's better than the rest. It's easier than the rest. It's higher quality and more effective than the rest. It's the perfect storm.
No, and I always tell people this, that this is the best window shade that you will ever use. And you know why? Because it's the one you're actually going to use.
Absolutely.
And I get so many people that tell me that after they've bought it. They're like, do you know, I actually use it every time I get in and out of the car. Because it's not like an ordeal to fold it. Or like mine. Okay, I had one. Once upon a time, I had one that I had laser cut for my specific vehicle. Fancy, and they charged like it was fancy, okay? The thing is, I used it for maybe a week when I got it. And it's actually, I came across it today. It's still under the seat in the back of my truck. I never use it. This, every time I get out of there now, ba-bam, just pull that, let it open up, hit the button, let it close. It couldn't be any easier than this.
It's a brilliant, fabulous solution. Don't worry about your car, truck, or SUV. The size will work for you. It's always been a highly rated item here on HSN. It is returning for the 2025 season. Yeah. It's better than it's ever been before as well.
One more thing. A lot of people out there, at the beginning I kind of hinted at this a little bit, a lot of folks out there think that if it's cold where you are, that you don't need to worry about the sun, because you want the interior of your car to be warm, but you don't want those ultraviolet rays, folks. The ultraviolet rays, the wintertime, the fall, they don't care. The sun doesn't care. It's still beating down on your car. It's still eating up your seats. God forbid you have leather seats.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Leather seats.
Black leather seats. Oh my, have you ever done that dance where you get into a car and you're wearing shorts? I know Bill Duggan's done it.
He's done it many times. Yes, it definitely. Well, it burns you. It burns you.
It burns you. If you have this in the windshield, if you have your Brella Shade in the windshield, that is not going to be a problem for you anymore. Saving your seats, saving your you know what. All these things are possible with the Brella Shade, and all it is just pull the ripcord just like that, and when you're done, press a little button.
You can see that Lou loves doing it, and so will you. Brilliant idea. This is the originator, the official pioneer. Brella Shade is where it's at. Blue and black will be the first to go. We have our red and we have our tan. That wraps up Lou's life hacks level solution. I feel like I'm on a special show here. Look at this. A song and a dance. Lou, thank you, my friend.
You're welcome, Adam.
Your talents never end. Look at you. You should be in Vegas.
And I'm out.
I love it. I want to also remind you that on hsn.com we have our just reduced segment. Whether you're looking for lipsticks or fashion or any type of beauty, maybe it's going to be new luggage, you name it, we've got it. Lots of it reduced to very special low prices, and of course FlexPay. Check it all out on hsn.com. Let's move along to our next